All right. Just some 5-minute training today, right? Let's keep up our sword fit and do some 5-minute practice. Today's focus, I want to go with our bread and butter parries using a dagger. You can sub this for a buckler if you prefer, but secondary to help us get our position for secondary defense. Easy one today, something to keep us going. Now, I have my dagger, and I'll show you how I'm going to use that in a minute. But remember that you can also use anything else if you don't have a dagger, but you still want to train, right? I've got my drumstick. Might be a little hard to see on the camera, but I've got a drumstick, right? If I'm in my guard and I do my parry, I can still use my drumstick. Boom. Same way I would use my dagger. Boom. Right? So don't be afraid to sub out if you don't have access to what you need right now. Get something around the house. I've used a pot lid for a buckler. You could use a spoon for, like a big stirring spoon for a dagger secondary. Anything you got. Don't worry about subbing it out, just as long as you have something that simulates the device close enough. All right. So again, we're going to build up to incorporating additional movements into it. So let's break it all down first. We want to make sure we have our good, let me get a spot where I'm in nice and centered. You're good on guard. And let's go through our circle of parries, bread and butter parries. So we have 6, we have 4, we have 5, we have 7. Those are our bread and butter parries. Let's incorporate our secondary. So I'm going to start out with a circle 6. I'll sub it out for modified 6. So circle 6, circling up, placing my secondary, right? Guarding that strong side. Modified 6 is when I'm in my low guard and I snap up using the false edge. Boom. Dagger goes to the same location. But I'm going to start with circle 6. So on guard, we have circle 6. Boom. Now let's go to parry 4. Cross body and look where your dagger goes, right? Parry 5. Parry 7. And make sure you cross 7, 5, 4, 6. They all cross my center line. Making sure I gather that additional parry for any time I'm transitioning. So one more time with the dagger. Low guard. Let's change it up. Parry 5. Parry 4. Parry 6. Parry 7. Parry 6. Parry 4. Parry 5. Parry 7. Parry 4. How do you get to 4 from 7? Parry 6. Parry 5. Practice those as much as you need. Make sure you get a good comfortable feel for doing those. And what do we do whenever we parry? Half step back. So it's time. We're going to do another set of parries. We're going to include our half step back for this one. And remember, when we're doing these 5 minutes a day, form over quality over quantity, right? Don't worry about jacking your numbers up. Make sure you do this for like 5 hours. If your form goes to crap halfway through, you practice doing something wrong really well. We're focusing on practicing something right until we feel tired, until you start to lose your form, right? This is to make sure we ingrain that proper form. On guard. From your guard. Ready? We're going to come up to, with each one, we're going to have that half step back. So we'll just start out with another simple pattern. And remember your space, right? Where are you exercising or doing your drills? If you need to reset after you take 2 steps back, you need to reset after you take 2 steps back. That's okay. Work on extra footwork for that. So I'm in my on guard. And we go to our parry 6, and I use modified 6 for that one. Parry 4, boom. And I'm getting close to my wall. So I'm going to recenter, keeping my good footwork. Parry 4. There we go. Don't want to lose my form, right? Parry 5. Parry 7. And now I'll reset. So I walk through basic ones, add that half step back. Now, let's try the form in reverse. Parry 7. Boom. Parry 5. Coming up. Now I'm going to reset. 5. Parry 4. Parry 6. And how do you get that dagger to travel through? Because look, I'm here, I need to get there. I got to get that blade back around. Keep that in mind. How do you want to move your secondary blade around while you're getting into these positions. Okay, simple exercise today, like I said. Let's do a couple more before we finish off though. On guard. Parry 4, coming across and getting that dagger in. Parry 6. I'm going to step forward. Parry 5. Parry 7. Parry 5. I'm going to reset. Parry 4. And notice from 5, I have to scoop through my center line to get to 4. 4, 5, 7, 6. And I'm hitting my wall. 6, 4, 5, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4. I want to build that good habit. 5, 4, 6. I'm going to do one more set. I think I'll be good. On guard. I'm going to take my low guard here. Parry 5, parry 7, parry 6, parry 4, parry 7, 6, 4, 4, 5, 7, 4, 7. I want to get that low to 4. 7, 4, like that. 6, 5. All right, something to keep us up today. We'll add reposts and other stuff later. This is just one to remind us how to get through our bread and butter parries and where we should be placing our secondary while we do it. All right, remember, post your comments and suggestions. Helps me make these videos. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. Stay safe.